Oh, sharp by Jennings away from Schimmelbusch. A dazzling pass, and Templeton takes a nice punt. Well, Templeton has really been starved for opportunities, and he's up against a magnificent fullback. That's his second kick. His one kick was a great goal from a very similar position. Slightly more angle, the first one. But Kelvin Templeton comes in, he kicks long distances. This is a perfect kick. A magnificent kick straight through. Fleming towards centre half forward. The only one went for it was Reid and dropped to Chesty. Stoneham gets it out wide. Back it goes to Quinlan. Quinlan tackled and drops it. Quinlan recovers possession. Then drives it out to Templeton with a good-looking pass. Scarlett's with him all the way. Blake comes in. Blair gets it back to Templeton. Templeton left foot snap for goal is a freak goal. Footscray can't pick him. Out wide it goes. It's 2-1 against Hugh Robert Neal this time, and easily taken by Perusik. Perusik has got plenty of speed. Woodman nearly gathers him up, but Perusik gets away from him. Out wide it goes, past Woolnough. Reid comes in. He's hotly pursued by Malarkey. Nicely picked up out there by Jennings. Jennings has kicked very well. This is not a good one. Well played, Neal. Nice play, Stoneham. Stoneham out to Templeton. Templeton runs into an open goal.
Going the long way around home, out to the wing. Oh, the man was running on, but it's on. Into attack through George Brown. And a mark there by Templeton at the back of McCormick. He judged the flight of that ball beautifully, and he struggled all day, Templeton. He kicked the first score for Footscray in the first term, but has been struggling since, and he's caught at the moment his 1 goal, 3 and 1 out of bounds. Now this is his kick for his 100th goal. And that's it! The hero, the star, the Footscray champion, the only Footscray player to have kicked 100 goals in the history of the club, and it's happened in the third quarter. And there's been some tense moments, and I suppose, Peter, that's justifiable, is it, where the kids in the hundreds are rushing onto the ground, and obviously the police and the VFL officials are allowing it to go on.
He's been a great player for Footscray, Jeff, over just a few seasons. He's an ornament of the game, a very fair player. He's a good mark. His ground play probably needs a little more improvement. He's a very long kick for goal, quite accurate, and certainly a tremendous footballer, and certainly a great asset to Victoria, to football here in Victoria. He's in there somewhere. There he is. You can see him right in the middle of our screen. Kelvin Templeton, the boy from the Trove Valley, suffered a bad injury in an interstate game last year, missed to about 8 or 9 games. He's bounced back this year, had a very big game against St Kilda, which we were privileged to see about 5 or 6 weeks ago when Footscray kicked that record score, and in doing so Templeton kicked 15 goals, 9 I think from memory, and he's certainly been a great player for Footscray. And really, the way Footscray are playing today, into the breeze in this third quarter, they're Collingwood really hopping on the run at the present time. Scoreboard reads, Collingwood 6 goals, 8, 44. They're trailing Footscray for about the first time today, 7 goals, 6, 48. So Collingwood kicked in the first quarter 6 goals, 4, and here we are now, 14 minutes in this third quarter, and their score has only advanced to 6 goals, 8.
Well, a very well-disciplined crowd, and very orderly. They've gone back after being told through the PA system, and the few police, there's not very many of them, they've asked them to go back, but I guess that's good for football, to allow the kids to get over whilst the action is happening, whilst Kelvin Templeton did that 100 goals, that they're there and they're living the moment. That's tremendous.
Collingwood 6-8, 44, Footscray 7-6, 48. Footscray in front for the first time.
Foreman a long one down towards centre half forward. Templeton a beautiful lead. That was the judgment we've been seeing or waiting to appear in 1979. very long-legged is Kelvin Templeton, was in perfect position that time. He's about 25 to 30, good 30 metres out from goal as man on mark. Templeton coming in from a long, long way from man on mark, up close, kicks for goal. Well done.